So we're back, and last episode we eliminated the Regala's Raider camp, or Regala's Rebel camp, I guess would be the way to say it, to the north of where we are currently standing after she attacked the embassy. Between the Tallneck and the Karja at the archway at Barren Light. And then we found out that the bristlebacks who had gotten in through Ulvin's blasting had come from around that area at the rebel camp. And so we went back and let the people in Chainscrape know what was going on, and Ulvin got run out. And then we kind of fast traveled back here so we could pick things up, at the edge of no man's land. So that's where we are. Kevin Levine's new, not Bioshock. No, I haven't seen anything about it, Mads. I will definitely look into it, though. You should probably drop me a reminder. I probably won't remember that. Been a long week. But here we go. We're going to get started. We are back over here. And, no, we haven't even looked for him, Laren. But we are going to set ourselves a waypoint, or have set ourselves a waypoint, to take out the other rebel camp up here in Eastern Lie, because we have taken out the rebel camp that was here in the Deadfalls. And then we're going to go get this Tallneck so we can reveal the area. And it's kind of going to be a walk to reveal a little bit more of the map before we start pushing the main story forward. So thanks for coming over with the raid, everybody. This is, as always, designed to be a sit back and relax and kind of a low-key chill stream. Ask any questions you have about Horizon lore along the way. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you very much, Mads. And let's get walking. Our waypoint is... Really? Mads goes for the vault. Excuse me. A little bit of a frog in my throat as I got started here today. Uh-oh, Mads. Look at that! Mads scoops 9,597 tributes out of Eddie's vault before she has to make her escape.
A lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must be a huge problem. The elements. I gave everything they had.
Uh-oh, something already sees me. There's a rebel over there.
To buy Zero Dawn time. Tallneck rebels. They're trying to corner those Osram.
Shame on you, Mads. You just made money. Now you're trying to rob your friends. Boiled again. Alright, we did save some of them. So as we walked up here, there were some Osram rebels being... Or Osram delvers being hit by rebel soldiers. Kind of took us off the path. There's also something out there still looking for us. Oh, it's that, hey. What's going on, buddy? Still something looking for us. I'm not seeing where that threat is, though. It's going away.
You not hear me, Red? I got a little something for you since you got us out of that mess.
Whoa, whoa. You need to calm down with being rude, Jelda.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, after that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tallneck, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
Master Poe, thank you for the 18-month sub. Much appreciated. So we're not going to go to the Jagged Deep. We're not even really going to... Well, I guess we could delve in this room a little bit. We do have the ability to look in here.
Wonder what's inside.
It's really not what we're on about. We'll come back to this. We're going to continue to press on toward our destination. Over the tree we go. You are still here. It's good to see you, Poe. That's a lot. Well, the sky drifters. I can't tell from here. Those are leap lashers. Yeah. I prefer not to fight them. I remember when I fought this coming through the first time I played Forbidden West. This area was a bit of a pain, but I was also far, far less well equipped than I am now. We'll try to avoid that fight. See if we can sneak by these guys. So what you're seeing here is a battleground from the war against the Pharaoh Swarm. The arms of a Horus. A couple scarabs laying around. All the machines that decimated the original humanity in the Horizon lore. Give us away, little fox. They saw me. That's not good news. I did not kill it with that second shot, and this might be trouble now. Don't call your buddies, thank you. Well, parts are useful for the areas I like, so we'll continue moving to the north here. Hopefully not get spotted by anything else. So there's our camp, I believe. We'll check our map. Yeah, we're walking up to it.
It looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Better be careful.
Yeah, I'd really like to get up on a cliff edge here and take a shot at these guys, so we're going to sneak over there.
River seems to run through the camp.
Yep, that could also be used to sneak in.
Use it to get in.
Yeah, I think the reason that was done like that, though, Arky, the statement being, wasn't happy that you lose your overrides and NG+, is what purpose would cauldrons have? There'd be these things on the map that serve as dungeons, but you have had no reason to go into them.
Into the camp.
Okay, so these are unscalable, which stinks, but I believe it's intended to make you go through the camp this way. But yeah, I mean, I'm not an overrider. I don't override that much in terms of combat, so it wasn't something that I was really, I don't feel I'll miss. I think that, again, strange, just frog in my throat. I think that maybe
I want to figure out what's going on here.
that should be one of the tailorable options.
Whoever's
Again,
in
excuse me.
charge.
Alright, let's see if we can get this green shine. Especially with you. I mean, Arky, you went and played NG Plus on Ultra Hard, so it is the removal of a viable combat option. And I can see that as very frustrating. I'm not playing on Ultra Hard. Because I actually want to make progress.
Don't nod off.
Wish the enemy would show their face.
Well, you know, we're about to. Well, that was somebody out there.
Stay vigilant.
Any chance of a break?
It's a nasty way to die. This one here's the problem. They have the Overwatch position, and I want them gone before I work on the rest of the camp. And I'm not sure is that climbable? No. So how do I get over to them without them seeing me is the question. Oh, hey, there's another guy right here. Probably take you out without firing a shot. No, you didn't see anything down here, buddy.
Take a look then.
Yeah, take a look. Come on down.
Dead. Recent. Get searching.
Now they're looking for me.
This is where I saw something.
Show me where. Because I don't see a damn thing.
I have to come look. Hey!
Okay, that guy knew where I was, but he's dead. We just left a pile of bodies over there. And now no one knows where I am, or not. They're not even looking. Your mistake. You given up?
Stay
Okay.
alert. Maybe we missed something.
Missed a pile of your dead friends over there.
At this rate, the car will be left with weak bones and fair out of scabs.
It's her, isn't it?
Can't climb that.
5 stars say I found
I'd really like to get up top here.
We were right to have a look around.
You need to have more than a look around, Chief. Alright, let's make for the ladder then. Well, this is going to cause some noise.
that might be her.
She's trying to mess with us.
Help!
Uh-oh! Somebody found us. Oh, we're mating out. That was a shoulder shot. No, that's Gilly's patented shot, but it still landed and hit. Ow! Where are you shooting at us from? Let's get behind the door here. So there's one person still here. More than one. More than one casualty. Uh-oh. That's the guy I gotta be careful of. Okay. Out here where I can see you, please.
Get back!
Let's see what you were planning on doing with all that blaze.
Come on! Get your there already!
I think one of these structures is a command center.
You think? We're actually already in it. It's okay.
No!
Pain subsiding.
Anybody else floating around? Yep, still somebody out there. Still looking for us, too. I don't see them. And they don't know. Okay, that might have been them. Yep, there they are. Was running up here. Still a rider out there, too.
No! We're losing ground!
Alright, I think that's it. Still playing music like there's people out here, but I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, there's one person back there. A prisoner. Okay, let's go free them. We got scrounge. Hey, look at all the blaze that's back here. Can we let you out? You know what would be really good is if I turned off all my work stuff, huh? Alright. We busted. Oh, there it is. Pry open cell door.
Hey, I'm here to help. Stay low and follow my lead.
You got it.
Yeah, it's basically first rebel camp Archie. Let's go find our pile of bodies over on the side that we've made as we initially infiltrated. And see what loot they may have. Shards. 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 Like there was a fourth one? Yeah, right there. Shards. Alright. And let's start looting the rest of this place. It should mark complete now on the map. You think so? Nope. We haven't looked at all the lore and everything yet. Okay. Unless there's actually still somebody floating around, but the leader's dead, so... Yeah. The thing.
That's all of them? Now we just need to get back to
That
command
thing.
center. If the rebels are planning an attack on Barren Light, it has to be stopped.
I feel like NG Plus Raiders should have more shards than the standard Raiders did. Alright, what's in the box? And it's my own stash there, because this will be converted into a camp that has people in it whenever we're done here. Alright, that charger. And their horn. And this is the thing they want us to look at. We'll look at it here in a moment. There were not a lot of these pry caches in the game, which I thought was weird. I get it's just an extra animation, but armor we're not going to wear. Alright, let's have a look at what this is. Messaging device. Rudimentary one-way communication device. Contains recorded transmission.
Loyal Tallneck, hear me. I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation.
Who are the sons of Prometheus?
You would do well to remember that our allies
That's a new name
are
in this.
responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent
Remember
your people
to
from going
clonk
head
that
to
follow
fire.
button.
You have my thanks, Regala.
May our pact lead to victory.
So Regala's not working alone.
These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines.
And the voice of the other woman sounded very Osram, which is interesting. Alright, more stuff over here. What do we got here? Weathered scrolls.
A map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of Barren Light. With emphasis on the fort's weak points. They've been accumulated in blaze. And from what I saw out there, enough to blow up something big. What Barren Light? Make a hole big enough to fit an entire
3
army.
champions tokens. How many does that
All
give
plans
us?
on invading the
Well,
Sundom.
we'll find out next time we get to a
That's when
merchant.
she gets an army big enough to do it. Good thing I blew up all that blaze. Barren Light should be safe.
So we just ended the threat against Barren Light by taking out this camp. The blaze attack, so the sapper attack they were planning against Barren Light has been thwarted, at least for now. And we can turn our attention with a little bit more surety further west to that Tallneck. Give us a good lay of the land around us and see what's near us and what else there may be to accomplish before we press. Well, you guys moved in quick. Before we press forward here. Make sure I didn't really miss anything here. What's that? 5 shards is 5 shards. Because when we go to pick up the next of our NG Plus weapons, it's going to cost us 10,000 shards. And that'll be the last one of those I care about for a while, and I feel like we're close, maybe one or two champion tokens away from it. But we will head for this nearby Tallneck, and this Tallneck is in Cinnabar Sands, which is, if you remember from Horizon Zero Dawn, where both.
I should keep an eye out for more of these rebel camps. Stop them from stirring
I was
up
trying to say
trouble.
something, Aloy.
I need to find out more about these sons of Prometheus. Stop them from helping the rebels slaughter their own people. Not to mention the Karja.
So Cinnabar Sands, if you remember Nils from Zero Dawn, is where he fought. And he is the only survivor from the Karja side at the Battle of Cinnabar Sands, along with Fishav, who we met in our last episode at the embassy, and he was killed. Happy Friday, 13s. What's up, Sturm? Kind of felt like that day, like it was Friday the 13th at work as well. It was, considering it was a short day, it was still a weird day. I know very much, Maz, that Aloy is not interested in my commentary. She doesn't care when I speak. Data point. Let's go over there and have a look at that. Which we can get to, because we have the ability to open this. In a normal run, you would have to unlock this ability, but the metal flower can be opened by us now.
My lord.
Go yourself.
Some green coils we're not going to use. Oh, hello. Let's have a look at this data point here. Stop mansplaining my life fix. Blast from the past. Text data points world. Text log. Data corruption minimal. Worst thing about the end times is the waiting. Been here for 3 weeks just digging in for the last stand. Can't sleep and access to the holonet, or whatever's left of it, has been shit. Suffice it to say that my third most powerful feeling right now, after terror and anxiety, is ass-numbing boredom. Yeah, it's a very, very common military thing. The lull is the worst. So we're setting up a missile battery in what used to be someone's backyard, and during a break we have coffee in their old basement. That's when I look down and see an old black mat under my feet, and I realize it's 30s era force pad. It's a 30s era force pad, so 2030s era. Everyone in my unit makes fun of me for being old, but once I showed them how to use that thing, they were grateful for my ancient wisdom. Hooked it up to a generator, and next thing you know, we're all playing Force Launch, Force Volley, Force Blast, all the early holo games my brother crushed me at when I was like 7. Only this time, it was me spanking the youngsters. The look on Alvarez's face when I dunked a holo bomb in his 23-year-old cranium was priceless. Who you calling Granny now, son? For an hour, the terror and anxiety and boredom was gone. It was good to be young again, instead of just another old soldier waiting to die. So this is from the original Collapse. Soldiers just waiting for the Pharaoh swarm to get here. And I can empathize with that sentiment of, I would rather be doing anything than be doing nothing when deployed. It was always the worst when you had nothing to do and you could think. But off we go for this Tallneck.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
Another scarab over there on the side. Obviously, the interesting thing about the war is that by the time the swarm went rogue, mankind, or humankind, had moved off of the concept of a volunteer force of, humans. Everything was automated. So when the war broke out, they had to like dust off the mothballs from tanks and things that were actually crewed vehicles and concept of infantry. And that's what you're seeing here. That is a human crewed tank being attacked by a Pharaoh scarab. Well, let's just get rid of you guys so that you're not a problem. How about that? Oh, hey, were you there too? Sorry. There's no one behind you as well. Oops, missed. How about that? Now they're upset. Okay, I'd like to hit that horn, please. There it is. Oh, I got the horn. I was like, where'd the horn go? One moment. Message from someone I want to read very quickly. For those of you that know what is going on in Gilly's life, just to give you the heads up, there will be no stream on Gilly's channel tonight for the reason that you would suspect. He did post that in the community Discord.
Got your attention now.
Why am I not hitting these horns? That one hit. That is a scrounger. And he is interested. Yep, there he is. I'm still doing pretty good here, Mads. Throw the potato emote at me. Fired 6 arrows and got all those guys. Materials are materials. They're all worth something. Still something out there looking for me. Now there's our Tallneck. The first one that we've seen in Forbidden West. You made it, the emote. I paid my sub. I'll use it when I want. Fair. Fair enough. So a Tallneck is like a regional networking station. And in Zero Dawn, it was simply a matter of how do I climb the puzzle? How do I climb? There was a climbing puzzle. How do I get on this thing to climb up? In Forbidden West,
If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
in Forbidden West, they're a little bit more complicated. So we'll activate that one here. We're gonna take out all the bums around here first, all these machines, to make our life a little bit easier. Should have used the other arrows. Yep. That was gonna hurt. I knew it. Ah, right between your legs. Awesome. You know what? Now there's a scrounger here. I can't get a shot off because you keep getting hit. And I missed. This fight's not going well. Oh, there's 2 scroungers here. Okay, you gotta go. And I missed again. Now the potato aim is accurate. Alright, they're all dead. I did not go as smoothly as I wanted. I was hoping to sneak up on them and the Skydrifter spotted me. Dustin, how's your day going, my friend?
There has to be a way up this
Picked up a rock I didn't care about. Might as well. Anything else floating around here? Besides the Tallneck? The music's playing like there's still something here. I get that. Not to go into details I can't go into, but my team has been working on a project for over a year. And today we learned that hundreds of personnel hours and a lot of frustration with the vendor we worked with is going to have the plug pulled on it. And it was a gut punch. Not that we really loved the vendor or anything, but it's just a lot of work to see pulled out because a third party couldn't do their job. And that was like the end of the day today. Alright, new data point. Eyes to the heavens. Text data points world. Advert. Data corruption minimal. Exhibits. The Western Grand Array proudly presents Eyes to the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic holo experience. Special viewing. Want to see our antennas moving down the tracks? Ping our Visitors Information Center to get dates and viewing times. November special. we're getting ready for our 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows its orbital path above the Western Grand Array. Book early bird tickets and receive a complimentary hollow sculpture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off all implants and digital devices while visiting the premises. Yeah, it was a little demotivating, but I don't want to get too much into that on the stream. It was just, like I said, it was a little bit of a gut punch. And my policy on things like that is when I find out, my team finds out, so I wanted them to know. And the reaction was not good. Oh, I gotta shoot that down.
The console. No power, though. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate.
It can.
I
Let's
can
have
figure out a way to turn the power
a look at
on.
this. Worth it. New data
Might be
point.
able to move things around and find a way up.
Text data points world. Text log. Data corruption minimal. Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other. We'll let this play and I'll finish. CF Live. How are you, my friend? I got your message. Thank you very much. I will do my best to have a kick-ass weekend. Got him. Yep, absolutely. Played my troll back into me as I was reading. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math, after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
I'll go check Doe and Ray. They've been very sluggish lately. Might have to clean their alignment rotors again. It's alright, CF. That's why it's there. I did it to myself. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab the ladder. So we'll go around and do it again. So I take it that when you said you were finishing up, you actually were like doing last call on your queue today? So what's interesting is I used to work a dish, bigger than this, 60-foot parabolic, but you would never be able to do, you don't climb up on these things from the outside like that. There is a controlling booth that sits along the exterior of them. Fair enough, I get that. My shoulder was killing me yesterday and I did the smart thing and decided to not sail all night. And instead just called it after about 2.5 hours because it was the correct thing to do.
Disconnected from the main power line.
And if it bugs me today, I'll do the same thing.
Should get that generator below the dish.
Alright, so we have a battery now. And we're going to drop down here and throw it into the generator and see if we can get this thing turning.
Bet this power cell can get it running.
Alright, power's back
I should
up.
check that console after we're here.
Indeed, that's what we shall do. Hey, it's green now.
See what this thing does.
Aloy, queen of pressing buttons. But our ladder's gone. No! We can go this way, though.
Motor function impeded.
Shear's jammed. Still not high
So now it's high enough for us to get on a Tallneck. In Zero Dawn, you did not have to solve a puzzle like this. You just had to find where in the available environment was the scalable high point. In these, some of these, you have to create the scalable high point. And some of them aren't like that at all. And I found the changes to Tallnecks to be very interesting and good.
Just gotta find the right spot.
I believe it's here.
Looks like I might have to glide onto the Tallneck. Just gotta time it right. It must be Plain Song. The Atari tribe's home.
It is the Plain Song. It is Plain Song. Here we go.
Plain Song. These fans aren't looking too good.
Got it.
There we go. Time to override the gate. It's alright. Almost done.
Now we have an area scan.
Tallneck's send map data to the machine.
Yay! Alright, let's not be in its walking path. That should be more than enough on champions tokens. Alright, so it revealed all of this to us. So here's Plain Song, which we noted while we were up there. A bunch of other question marks. And then those are the coordinates recovered from the spire. So that is us chasing down Silence. There is a cauldron here, which we will probably... That is actually our most likely closest destination. There's only one other thing I'm very interested in right now, which is going and taking care of what's left of the Shadow Karja, but I want to see where that is on the map. That is further than the Cauldron. So we could take care of the Cauldron, take care of the Shadow Karja, and then come back and push the story with Silence. And I think that's what we'll do. I'm not that interested in every single question mark. We will do side quests and things, but we pushed to the natural point of we couldn't see anything else. We opened up the map with the Tallneck, and now we've got options. So I think the Cauldron is where we're going to go. We will unmark that quest so that we're not hampered by that on the UI. We have 12 upgrade points, so might as well go do the next ones. Though I think that's enough to do everything, actually. I believe it is. 333333 3333. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, no more skill points to worry about, just champion tokens. Did it show us that? Have that anywhere? Resources? I wish there was a place to display it on the screen. Well, we will start heading for that cauldron. 337 meters. And if there's a campfire here, which it says there is, we will go save there. And real quick, I'm going to pause the recording here, so there'll still be one recording. I'll be right back. Apologies for that delay. Had someone knock on the door, had to sort that out. So we will call that the hour break. We'll stop the recording in 15 minutes for the episode, but we'll keep going here.
Remember to clonk that follow
Don't forget to clonk that follow button. We are headed for that cauldron. CF Live, you got to turn the phone on silent if you're going to try to break into the vault.
I can refill my pack with these later.
There's another charger site coming up here. That is a camp of some kind. There's a side quest up here. We'll talk to this guy and see what the side quest is. Maybe this will sidetrack us. Or this lady.
Is that the savior of Meridian? Well, I've got some news for you.
Do you now?
Delvers have spotted some kind of relic in the ancient ruins south of Chainscrape. Could be worth a fortune. Problem is, no one can reach it.
Never say never.
Oh, we're not going all the way back to the Daunt.
Tech in those ruins. It might be worth checking out.
Maybe down the road when we start clearing some things out, but not today. Continue heading for this. Oh, there's a Leap Lasher site up here as well. Leap Lashers are just pains. Pretty sure this is the... Larend wants us to take down Shell Walkers, and I'm pretty sure the quest for that is here. Yep, hello boys. A bad habit of doing that. Letting go of both triggers at the same time. That's a knockdown. Gotta love Iriev's downfall. Irieve, by the way, was the Karja Sun King who decided to push into the west and was never heard from again. His brother became king, and that's the brother who built Sunfall as the barrier against the last bastion. Go no further than here toward the Forbidden West. Any more of you boys floating around, or is it just you two? Couple points of interest. Another Leap Lasher and a repair pod. That's the one I just took down, though. Okay. Let's get our materials for having brought those boys down. Leap Lashers are probably my third least favorite monster or machine in Forbidden West, just because they pack hunt and they can be a problem in a group. Just chargers, yeah? You don't have no burrower with you, fellas? Oh, okay. So you can tell that this bridge is of Utaru make. They have a thing for arches and circular patterns, ellipses, very much distinctive part of their design. And they like to, for lack of a better way to describe it, they like things like that have a rattan or wicker look to them. And this is definitely an Utaru bridge. Let's continue up to this cauldron though. Yes, an Utaru totem as well. The level of detail that goes into something that most people are just going to walk right past is pretty significant. Very pretty.
Cauldron.
Alright, lots of bad guys here that we have to take out before we can get in there.
To override some new machines.
So there are a couple of Leap Lashers floating around. There's at least 2 Scroungers. This near guy is my most immediate problem. We do not have a lot of sludge left for these arrows, so we've got to make these shots count. That's actually a long... No, that's a Leap Lasher. But when I missed, that's not good news. Didn't miss second time. Okay, that Leap Lasher knows where I'm at, and they're on their way. And they're not on their way anymore. We got any more other buddies floating around? I think that's all of them. Boy, Reeve's Downfall is a nice bow. But it's also why you shouldn't really think hard about the choice in the first run through. Getting Regala's Wrath is pretty important. There is one more up there.
Could use frost ammo against it.
Well, let's get our stuff. He's not that close. Work our way up to him. I don't really want to use another sharpshot arrow if I don't have to. Right in the weak spot in the back. Perfect shot. And up the hill we go to the cauldron. This is Cauldron Mu. Or Mu. But Mu. Mu is the Greek letter, I believe. And cauldrons, given this is our first one, is in the Zero Dawn terraforming system. Cauldrons are where Gaia would pass instructions to Hephaestus for what to make, and they would be made and repaired inside of a cauldron. So here we go.
Able to hack this open? Turning back once I'm inside.
It's not like the door shuts.
These ledges look like they'll hold up.
Until they don't. That was not it. Why is she not mantling over? Okay, that's not the button. Yeah, it's weird. She didn't like lean forward or anything. That light from, I always wonder, is that like light from the outside or elsewhere in the complex? Gotta be light from elsewhere in the complex. Not all of this is that close to the surface. Can you imagine, though, how freaky this was for Aloy the first time she went to a Cauldron Zero Dawn? This is like Geiger-like in how scary it is on the inside.
Cable seems straight enough.
I mean, you're just guessing at that. You have no idea.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Here we go again.
I hope so. Thank you very much, Google. Definitely down there. Another one floating around somewhere. Oh, they're right there. Well, they're dead anyway.
This cloud should hide me for a while.
Yeah, we don't need the stealth vent, though. Alright.
Should be able to get across if I hack that node near the gap.
More stuff.
This easy? Shield. I'll have to find a different path.
And a different path we shall find. Alright, so there's a couple of scroungers across the way there, and my bow is probably the end of my max effective range. So we can take one of these out from here. Or both of them.
I gotta find a way to the other side.
Well, that's obviously the way. Anything else back here? No. Up we go. And that's our ride. Or we can just glide down, I guess.
I have to get past this shield.
Good thing there's an override node right there. But yes, we have to get past that shield.
It's being moved to the back of this corridor. That has to be the core.
Look at that, though. It's really cool. I love the design of the cauldron. It's so anti everything else about the aesthetic of a Horizon game. It's designed to make you feel uncomfortable when you come in here. Yeah, we can get up there. This is what's on the other side of that shield. Nothing that was really worth the walk, but question answered.
I should be able to climb these vents if I time it right.
Oh, these vents. Well, that is what we wanted to do, Aloy. Any minute now. There we go. She leaned that time. The concept of throwing yourself into one of these places without having any clue how it's built is... Oh, hey, buddy! It's daunting. So they want me to use the arm to get over, which means coming up here.
Jumping off that arm. So far, so good. I just need to jump off the right time.
And we're off. There was probably stuff over there, but nothing critical. Keep pressing forward.
Use that shield. We'll have to be careful.
The thing we're really interested in here is the core. Oh. And there's an override node down here. How badly that would hurt your feet flat-footed. Let's see what's behind the door. Shell walker. There's also a burrower up there. Oh, he's mad. Oh, I've been using the wrong arrows the whole time. Let's see what you had. Let's see what's in the box over here. And we're out of sludge. Okay. Anything interesting back here? No. But that's the way we could have gone.
Those metal carriers can get me closer to the core. But how do I reach them?
It's as if that was a hint of some kind. So that's the destination, but you obviously have to go this way to solve it. Or is that just for show? Oh, that's just for show. Oh no, there's an arm. There's a thing up there for the arms. Well, let's be sure. Let's go over here and have a look. Well, we're not jumping over that way either, are we? And that door is not opening. It really feels like it's the cargo carriers to get over to that platform. Yep, this is the way. Give me a bridge. Yeah, there'll be the arms to get on the cargo carriers. That is what is going on here.
Could try getting to that arm below. Jump.
Oh, up. Don't fall. Don't. Oh, are you kidding me? No one pressed let go. There we go. Alright, recovered.
To hitch a ride on these metal carriers from here.
Heck of a jump.
I made it this far. Just have to hold on a little longer. I'm gonna have to get off this thing soon.
You are aware. What's in here? Stuff.
Those arms can help me reach the core. I just have to get to them. Core.
Come back underneath me, big part of the arm. There we go.
Made it.
That was janky, but it got the job done.
These metal carriers should get into the core.
Whew. Kind of a blind jump there. I didn't really know where my feet were. But that'll do.
Those machine overrides.
In we go. This is for sure the core.
I've never seen machines stored like that. At least it's deactivated for now. Here's the core. Now I just need to access it.
I'm sure that shield won't come off and he won't come to life.
Guess I'm not getting those overrides without a fight.
Oh, you got friends, huh?
Oh, the machine's got backup.
It's actually a different machine, Aloy, but that's okay.
Should be able to access the core.
Alright, those guys are dead. Silly wide maws.
Stuff for the stash.
Go ahead and get our loots, and then we will get the overrides and call that an episode. Where did there he is? Like, where'd the other dead guy at? He's over here. So all those scroungers and scrappers, all those resource gatherers out there, they return their supply stashes that they gather out in the world back to these cores.
Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid.
We have now unlocked the ability to craft the recipes to override these machines.
These are machines I haven't seen before.
But we are exiting Cauldron Mu. That is for sure enough champions tokens now. 13 of them. We need 10 for the weapon. And that is where we will call, I believe it's episode 8. So those on the live side will continue on. And for those watching on YouTube, next episode should post soon.